Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Or I should say, welcome to myself because I haven't shot a video in a long time. Been really, really busy. I used to think that marketers and sales people didn't do anything. Marketers just sat around buying swag and then giving like a portion of it away and the rest keeping for themselves. I found out the hard way that's not the case. Marketers actually have to work really hard. And so that's what I've been doing. I've also been traveling a bit. So I went to the Winnipeg Security Conference, which was really interesting. And then a week later, I went to the Calgary VeamON meetup. So that's a week later. And literally, I've had 1 week this week. And then on Sunday, I'm heading off to Florida to VeeamON. It should be a lot of fun. I've got a session I'm involved in, which is a panel discussion on object storage and the fact that it's ready now for the big time. That'll be really interesting. Please show up if you can. If you're at VeeamON, it's going to be at Tuesday, I believe, at 3:45 till 4:30, so 45 minutes. And that'll be on Tuesday. There's all sorts of other events happening at VeeamON. In fact, it's incredible that so much preparation goes into like 4 days, but that's the case. So after VeeamON is over, I'll be able to circle back and start concentrating on some of these things like the videos and things like and shows and blogs and all sorts of other fun stuff. First of all, very important. I have to make an official statement. I won some new Veeam shoes. Okay, it was a contest on the Veeam Hub. Go to the Veeam Hub, take part in it. You can win in the contest. Okay, and this is a contest about the worst backup story ever. And since I've not always been a great backup person, well, it wasn't me who set it up. Somebody else did. But I had some. I think it was a good story. Anyways, it won, and I got a pair of Veeam shoes. And unfortunately, there was a concerned helicopter shoe parent there, which, I mean, look, the person's heart is in the very sweet, in the right place, and I totally with it. However, I do think that at a certain point in life, you got to let your shoes, take on the world, because if you're always overprotective, it can be a little bit problematic. I mean, it's a tough world out there, and especially in Canada, because like we go camping sometimes, and the shoes get into trouble. So what had happened was I won these new shoes, and the person basically said, "Oh, I hope you don't ruin these ones." And you could tell a little bit protective of the shoe, and I understand that. And what happened was I won another pair like 4 years before, and great shoes, again, Veeam Air Force Ones, but I took them camping in the Canadian North. And of course, the Canadian North isn't very forgiving. So, I was walking near this river, and it was kind of muddy, and my foot sunk in the wrong place. And then I made the mistake of taking a photo of my shoe out of my foot, but with the mud and then the river and the Canadian sky. And I thought it would be good because it would show, Veeam's tough software can handle the tough environments, and which was true. But obviously this created some concern among the people who, are a little bit worried about shoe situations. And so what I wanted to say was the shoes are fine, okay? No need to worry. In fact, they're here today. Yes, there they are. Hi. So there are the Veeam shoes. Look, see? And they're in perfect health. Now, of course, they could use it clean, but they were, again, doing something today. No holes, right? Witnesses. So I'll just to make certain, shoes, you guys okay? We're wonderful. We feel great. Okay, there you go. These are happy shoes. They will get a clean, a wash, and they'll be good as new. Whoa, no, I'm joking. They don't smell. But what had happened, I had mud on them, but look, they're perfectly presentable, so no need to worry. Now, I know what everyone wants to see now. They want to see the new shoes. Now, you notice those ones were green. They were cool, but like only green. Well, the new ones this is rave party, discotheque, I don't know, Fifth Avenue stuff. Look at this, right? I mean, wow. I don't think I have clothes that can match this kind of level of fashion statement. People will be looking at my feet all the time and not at me. But there we go. And here's the second one. Okay. So the same things. They're Air Force Ones, whatever, American things. But yeah, I mean, they actually came with these laces and white laces. But since Object First, one of our colors is orange, I thought that was appropriate, and I'm leaving those ones in there. Now, will those ones go camping with me and get chased by bears and stuff and walk in the mud? Yeah, probably, because I mean you can't just leave these things in your closet. In fact, I can't. My closet has a real estate problem because there's so much junk in there. Sometimes if I open it, all crap falls on me. So there's no way I can just have a bunch of shoes living for free in my house or in my closet without actually doing something. So they will eventually have to, walk around. I mean, what's the point of having shoes if you're not using them? Okay, enough about the shoes. I go on forever. So, again, about the shows, we're going to start these off again after VeeamON. I've got some exciting stuff happening. VeeamON took up a lot of time and energy. Now, I'm wearing my Tanzu Vanguard t-shirt, you might have noticed. There's a reason for that. I was in discussions with the community manager, Tanzu community manager, and I'm not going to say her name because you should know her. If you don't, you'll find out. She's going to come on the Kubernetes Corner in September. We're going to have a discussion about Tanzu in the future and the Tanzu community, because I know a lot of people are asking questions about VMware and things like that in general. So that'll be a lot of fun. I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to that. So I decided to put the shirt on. It's not like, people accuse me of just taking the first thing that's clean which is true when it comes to socks, but not with shirts. I always make certain that I check. In fact, there's a reason for that, because related to VeeamON, I went to one VeeamON, the first one that I went to, 2015, and I just did, my swag hunt, which I will do this time, by the way, and I just picked up everything like a big vacuum cleaner, and then I go to work and I put on the cleanest thing. And I was walking in the hallway, and the CEO of the company walks out and then looks at me with this weird look, and I thought, well, I haven't done anything wrong recently. I mean, what's, whatever. And it turns out I put the competition's t-shirt on. See, I didn't read it. So I was kind of stuck to, why are you wearing that? And I went, you know why? Because we're so good, we're not even scared to put on a competition's t-shirt because we're so much better. So I got off the hook with that quick thinking. But yeah, make sure you check the swag that you get. And then if it's competitor swag, don't wear it when you go to work, or if you're on like a video show, because your CEO might see it and you might have to make up some answer. So anyway, so I will do a swag hunt video at VeeamON. I might talk to some people and video it. We'll see. And I'll definitely do a post VeeamON report. Okay, other activities. Some Kubernetes stuff will be happening as well. Plan on doing that. By the way, I also spoke at Cube Huddle. It's a lot of fun. Cube Huddle in Toronto. Saw a lot of great people. Also, which would be really interesting, is I'm going to create a VMCA practice exam and a VMCA study guide. And it's not just going to be me. People say, Jeff creates it. I'm not going to. No, we've got some really smart people, Object First, some people who, a lot of former Veemers who are a lot smarter than me, know it a lot better. They're going to help. Okay. So get ready for that. We'll put one on Community Hub, obviously, but we might even have one in our little website just in case. So keep in mind that's coming. And overall, it's going to be fun. This VeeamON, I just want to say thank you to everyone involved with it. Big thanks to Rick Vanover, the amount of work that he does for this. I mean, this is not just a party. This is 4 days event, a 4-day event with people, demanding people in Florida. So you got the sun. I mean, what if the air conditioner gets turned off in Florida? It's like, we all melt. No, but it's a huge endeavor. And I didn't realize just how much, organizing, for instance, a party and then sending the guests invitations out. I thought it was just easy, right? And it's not. If something breaks, it doesn't send out, people get offended. It's like, whoa, it's crazy. And then it all gets fixed, but it's a lot of work. So people going to VeeamON, please talk to me next week. I'll be around, hovering probably around the Object First booth, or, maybe in disguise, getting swag from everyone. But at parties, things like that. And we'll see you next week at VeeamON. Bye-bye.